Might be one of my favorite hikes in a while. And you can see how the whole town is absolutely surrounded by mountains. Small ones, but they're mountains. Buddy, you're so embarrassing. You're so embarrassing. Well, good morning from what may be one of the nicest dispersed camping spots I've ever stayed at. Look at this. Looks like a lake. It's not really a lake. I mean, I guess technically it's dammed. It's called the Ferry Dam. But that, friends, is the Missouri River. And that's neat. If you're new here, my name is Johnny. The real star of the show here is little Wyatt. And I live, work, and explore in my self-converted 2000 Chevy Express named Vanlife the Gray. And I know what you're thinking, where's the opening coffee montage? No coffee montage this morning. I'm just excited. I'm excited to go exploring this town of Helena that I just learned how to say yesterday. Thought it was Helena my whole life. Nope, Helena. We are currently about an hour east of there. So I've heard that this is a very, very, very pretty drive. And I'm excited to do it. So let's get on the road. Let's go exploring. Let's go check out Helena. Come on, let's go. Let's go climb a mountain. So welcome to Helena, and specifically, welcome to Mount Helena. Of course he does, we just got here. All right, let's try this again. Welcome to Mount Helena. So my game plan for Helena, Montana's capital, is I really want to work up an appetite. What better way to do that than by climbing a mountain? We're gonna walk around downtown, in what's called Last Chance Gulch, the Reader District, and I'll explain what those places are later. But there's just so much history here from the mid-1800s. Gold is what started the town, like a lot of western towns. And so we're gonna go to where that started. And I just want to get a feel for the history here. There's a lot of restored buildings from the 1860s. But mostly I need to work up an appetite because there's a farmer's market today. It's Saturday. And I want to get some local stuff, some local produce. Maybe some huckleberries, maybe some game, maybe some bison, I don't know. So we have reached the giant H that you can see from way down there, wherever you're driving. H for Helena. I am, however, starting to wish I would have done a coffee montage this morning. No coffee. Use coffee. This is a cool little area. This is called Devil's Kitchen, which I think is popular for climbers. Buddy, pull me up, please. It's so steep. Dude, that is awesome. That is awesome. Look at that. Devilish. Dude, how cool is this? It's like an eyeball up there, like a skull. Hey, come here. Yeah. You know, fun fact about dogs, you think they lap up water from the front of their tongue, but it's actually from the back of their tongue. The more you know. Oh yeah? Where are you going? It's back here. Let's keep going. That's so cool. What do you think, buddy? Be a good place to camp. These are the kind of places where I think, who else has been here? I mean, I know from the graffiti that a lot of recent people, asshats, have been here. But like, am I standing in the same cave as Native Americans in the 1500s, 1600s? Were there outlaws that camped out here after robbing a train? I like stepping into history like this. All right, let's keep going. We got a mountain climb. Devil's Kitchen, very cool. On another note, I'm considering doing an entire season just based on devils, fill in the blank. There are so many devil's things across America. I think it'd be fun to see how many we could hit. Oh, we'll call it the Devil's Road Trip. Smart brain of mine. So if you're curious like me on Montana's food staples, I'll save you a Google. Pasties, which are those like handheld, fried doughy, pockets of flavor on the inside. Anything huckleberry, which I still haven't seen huckleberries in stores yet. A fried pork chop sandwich, I'll consider that. I could put a southern twist on that. And just game, like game meats. And also cows, just cows. What do you call that? Beef. Beef is big here. Like hearty plates of beef. So I don't know, we're gonna figure something to cook tonight. This is truly an outstanding hike. It's cool at the beginning. You got all these cool views and perspectives of the town of Helena. And once you circle around the mountain, you don't hear anything. You don't hear the cars, you don't hear the people. It's just silence. Nature. All right, there's one airplane, but aside from that, crickets, train. But it's a nature train. I feel like we might be peaking. Oh, 5G. Is this our peak? Buddy, I think this is our peak. Let's walk around the 5G. Let's go see these peaks. Sick. Oh, look at this. Of course, right to the ledge, right, buddy? Oh my God, look at this. You guys, might be one of my favorite hikes in a while. Okay, get some water. What do you think, buddy? You want to go explore some history? You want to go downtown? All right. Buddy, what did you see? Did you see your first wildlife? We just saw a deer right in front of us. There he is. Oh, he's a big boy. It's a big girl. Look what we got right there. I see you. I see you, you fat deer. You're so chubby. Bye, buddy. I hope you find your dad. I honestly don't know what he would do if you were off leash. I don't know if you try to approach the deer. I really don't know. I now understand why this one's called the Power Line Trail. Very creative. It also cracks me up every time he's barking. I'm trying to quiet him down. I'm always like, quiet, Wyatt. Quiet, Wyatt. And I laugh to myself because I think of that 80s rock band, Quiet Riot, and I feel like I'm saying that loudly with a speech impediment. Quiet, Wyatt. Steep is an understatement. I'm glad we didn't go up this way. Oh my God, it's so steep. Look at my feet. It's so steep. Dude, I want to let you free. I want to make my life so much easier. Dogs are allowed off leash on this trail after 100 yards of the trailhead. Don't prove me that this is a bad idea. But I can't have you dragging me down a mountain again. Ah, much better. So we've got some time to talk about the history of Helena as I walk down this mountain. The town was a gold settlement in 1864 when these four guys struck it rich in what's called Last Chance Gold. Where these four guys, they were called the Four Georgians, struck it rich in a place called Last Chance Gulch. Fun fact, they weren't Georgians. Georgian refers to a type of mining that they did back then. So these four Georgians had been here for a couple of years trying to mine for gold and found no luck. And they were on their last ditch effort. They had given up and they decided, let's try one more area. And that last chance effort turned out to be one of the largest gold settlements in American history. It's massive. They became rich like overnight. There's a story there, right? Some meaning. Don't give up. You never know where you're gonna strike gold. Just keep trying and keep trying. So our next stop as we come down this mountain is gonna be Last Chance Gulch. which is part of the town now. And the cool thing is they've restored quite a bit of the areas like where the workers would stay, like the worker camps. And these buildings are like from the 1860s, and it's all downtown. And so that's our next stop. Actually, our next stop's probably be the farmer's market because I do want to get some stuff to cook tonight. Wyatt, come here. Wyatt, stop. Wyatt, 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 come here. Come here. Jeez, well, I guess we all just learned the answer to that question. How does he react around wildlife? All right, I hope you're entertained. I'm mad. I didn't fall. That wasn't me. That was some other guy. Well, that was just fun. That was a fun hike. I really enjoyed that. I'm not gonna lie though, my legs are absolutely shaking. Not the uphill part, easy. The downhill part, that was such a steep grade down. All right, let's go get some history. I need history and food. And I'm past coffee time now. I think I'm almost at beer time. It's almost beer 30. Little buddy, welcome to downtown. Are you excited? Are you excited? Hi, dude. As you may have noticed, I've made a wardrobe change. And taken a dude wipe shower. Necessary. My legs are absolute jello. Nice. Well, that is an absolute score. Welcome to downtown Helena, friends. Instant good vibes. It's grass. This little section here is technically Last Chance Gulch. This is where all the magic happened. This is where all the gold was found. And check it out. Like there's no streets. It's just all these little shops and all these old buildings, statues. Great start. All right, I'm gonna book it to the farmer's market because they close in like 10 minutes. Found our market. It's huge. Oh, you're so embarrassing. You're so embarrassing. You're so embarrassing. Why? Ground beef?
Bison ground.
Ground? I'll take it. You like a pound of it?
It's 10% off today.
Okay.
For Father's Day.
Oh, awesome.
That's about a pound and 3/4 pound and a half.
All right. Oh, of course. He'll love it. What? What's that? You got your own. I've never cooked it. I know it's lean, right?
Yeah. We have 10% beef. It's just
Okay. Got some bison. Do you like some bison burgers?
frozen right now.
All right, now we know what we're having for dinner. He loves everyone. Has to say hi.
That's so cute! Aren't you, darling? You have to press it. Oh, yeah!
That was successful. Now we know what we're having for dinner. Either tonight, maybe tomorrow. Not only did I not have coffee this morning, I didn't eat. It is way past 1 o'clock and I'm starving. So before we move on, I gotta find somewhere to eat. I'm craving pizza. Maybe grab a beer. And then we're gonna keep exploring downtown. So somebody has decided to lay in chalk. And he's gonna make a fashion statement in a second. I'll show you. Buddy, let me see your fashion statement. Let me see your fashion statement. Look at that. Look at that fashion statement. Looks good, buddy. You're so edgy. Told you I was craving pizza. You have pepperoni? You have pineapple? Don't judge. You have ricotta? You have jalapenos? Cheers, friends. What do you smell? You want pepperoni? Do you want a pepperoni? Of course you do. Are you having a moment right now? Are you having a moment right now? What? Are you having a moment? All right, take me somewhere cool. Oh, sorry. Wyatt just turned the corner and licked that homeless person back there. Now he's yelling. Awkward. Alright, so obviously those bison burgers are gonna have to wait. We'll do them tomorrow. Just hang out. Just hang out for the rest of the episode. I'll show you how we cook them later. Oh, it'll be so pretty. Right on the lake, / river, / lake. So it's just standing here on this corner on Google Maps looking for the Cathedral of St Helena. I mean, it's right behind me. What the heck is happening right now? Why, dear? Why? We already know how he acts. What is happening? Alright, well with that excitement out of the way, welcome to the Cathedral of St Helena. It's beautiful and massive. This was built in the early 1900s and was modeled after a European cathedral. And then it was almost completely destroyed by earthquakes in the 1930s, by a series of earthquakes. There's earthquakes here? What? So if you've been around the channel for a while, you know I don't do a whole lot of urban exploring. Not a big fan of towns and cities. Just get anxiety. But this one just feels different. I knew it as soon as I stepped foot in downtown. The vibe is different. It's calmer. Just saw that there's only 35,000 people that live here in the town proper. And like another 30,000 in the surrounding areas. And maybe that's why. There's not that many people. And there's not that many tourists. It's a cool little town. I'm gonna try to zoom in here, but that is Mount Helena. And that is the giant H that we passed on that trail way up there. I feel less guilty for crushing that pizza. Hey, wait, come here. You still have chalk all over you. No more fashion statements. What we're walking to is the original governor's mansion. I think that's it, 303. That is the original governor's mansion. Nope, that was the governor's neighbor. Across the street is the original governor's mansion. Let's go over there. So this building right here is the most haunted building in Helena, Montana. It has the most reports of paranormal sightings, paintings that move off the walls, ghosts of disembodied people, and a black cat that appears to people and then just disappears. Usually seen by kids. And I really want to go in there. What are they gonna dig up? Imagine. See, we both want to go explore it. What is the fine for a B&E in Montana, I wonder? So that building is called the Myrna Loy. Also one of the more haunted places in Helena. It's a playhouse now? Playhouse? I don't know, like a house where they show plays? But it used to be the town jail. So the building has been around since the... In there. And it's said that her ghost still roams those halls. Oh, buddy, you want to go see the Myrna Loy? Oh, sick. Very cool in there. It just feels like history in there. Welcome, friends, to Reader's Alley. This was the camp settlements in the 1860s. So all these buildings were from the 1860s and 70s. It just looks so old and awesome. So this is also one of Montana's oldest streets. Sure, buddy. I don't know if we're allowed to, but let's see what's up here. I knew I was smelling barbecue. It smells so good. If only I hadn't just consumed an entire pizza. I've got some business ideas. Anybody want to go in business? I'm gonna start a brothel, like it's 1865, and bring back all those old-timey diseases like syphilis and scurvy. Well, that is going to do it for our downtown Helena adventures. It's just been so fun sort of walking through the ghosts of footprints past. What an awesome special place. Good job, buddy. What do you say we go back to camp? Been at it for quite some time. Okay, buddy, I've got to go get some bison accessories. I'll be right back. You protect this van. I've got that huckleberry jam, so I think I'm going to use some of that huckleberry jam and then do some sort of a fancy cheese, like a Gruyere or maybe a blue cheese, maybe goat cheese. Goat cheese. Do I spy fresh shiitake mushrooms? Gimme, gimme, gimme. Let's go Kaiser buns. Yeah, Kaiser. Little buddy, you did it. You made it back to camp. You wanna play some ball? All right, let's go play some ball. Ah, it feels so good to be back at camp. I have your ball, don't I? Little buddy, look what I found. Well, that's gonna do it for us for the night. It was a long day. That was a great day. Helena. Love Helena. I think I'm just gonna pour a glass of wine, wind down, play some ball with little dude, and watch an awesome sunset. Good job. Good job, buddy. All right, I'll see you guys in the morning, and then we're gonna figure out what we're gonna do with those bison burgers. I can't wait to cook them. Honestly, I can't wait. All right, I'll see you guys in the morning.
Today and not tomorrow, there's no time to borrow. Today is a good day to live. This morning has so clear a light as any to see the horizon and the far. Excuses were 2 for a penny, but they've all gone out the window of this car. And when I feel the wind on my face, all that ever was is a
Man, I just cannot get over yesterday. How fun yesterday was. I really like the town of Helena. A fun day. Oh, good morning, everybody. It's beautiful. It's supposed to be 75 today. Happy Father's Day to those who celebrate. So today is an admin day. I've got some editing to do and so just some basic stuff to take care of. So it's gonna be kind of a boring late morning, afternoon. And then I'm gonna eat really light because tonight we're gonna do bison burgers and I'm very excited about those. That's all I've thought about all night. I was thinking about those bison burgers and how much pizza I ate. I cannot wait for this burger. I can't wait. All right, I'm gonna get my work done and I'll see you guys later. We're gonna cook together. It's gonna be awesome. All right, see ya. And we're cooking. So I am a classic overthinker on kind of pretty much everything. I was trying to decide what to do for these bison burgers. I was thinking onions, garlic, kind of how I usually make smash burgers. But I feel like I just really want the bison to be the star of the show. But I also want to add in some local flavor from Montana. Here's the game plan. We have ground bison from Montana City Meats. A lot of it. Almost a pound and a half. Simple and keeping it local. No onions, no garlic, nothing like that. I'm just gonna season it with some Kinders. This is the prime steak seasoning with black garlic and truffle, salt, pepper, and then the local flair, I'm gonna add some huckleberry jam. We're gonna do some goat cheese, and I just need some sort of melty cheese, so we're gonna do some local Gruyere. And by local, it's from Wisconsin. My toppings, not gonna go crazy. I'm just gonna do a mayonnaise packet. And that's it. This is it. This is all we're gonna use. For buns, I'm going Kaiser bun. I am gonna toast it because all burger buns should be toasted. Otherwise, you're just a savage out there. I don't understand you. And then as a side, once this is all done, I'm gonna add a little more butter, and I've got all these shiitake mushrooms. Yeah. Butter's gonna be our main oil tonight. I am gonna cook the burger in some olive oil. Let's get cooking. It sure is pretty out here. Again, not a lake, river. All right, let's get this party started. All right, we got a heated pan, a little butter. Italian seasoning. You got to. Buns are going in. So like, I'm typically a smash burger kind of guy. That is my favorite kind of burger. Like a real thin patty smashed down with onions and garlic and cheese, all the cheese. But we're gonna be freaking sophisticated with this one. I'm gonna try to make just a nice classic restaurant style patty. Like a fancy one, you know? Like a fancy one. Heat is way too high. It's fine. They're not golden brown, they're a little more than golden brown. I'm okay with it. Just from touching it, I can tell it's super lean. I feel like I want to add some fattiness to it, like some sausage or something. Nope, we're gonna be a purist tonight. And yes, Wyatt is gonna get his own bison burger. Don't judge me. He eats what I eat. Seagulls. There's seagulls here. We're not at the sea, but there are seagulls here. I mean, for quality purposes, we should definitely taste this cheese. I love goat cheese so much. I have so much cheese in the fridge right now. If you saw the last episode, you saw it was Wyatt's Gotcha Day, and we had all that cheese because we made him a charcuterie board. So I still have so much cheese left over from that. Funny, I actually already had Gruyere. I forgot I had Gruyere. Quality purposes. Little buddy with your fancy bandana, do you want some Gruyere? Do you want some Gruyere? That's my good boy. Just by the sounds, I bet these neighbors think some sort of hanky-panky's happening right now. It's not happening. All right, I'm going in as a solid ball. Let's go solid ball. So one thing I do know about cooking lean meats is you gotta really be careful not to burn it because there's no fat in it to kind of make it not burn. So we're gonna go a little bit lower temp than usual. All right, pan is heated up. It's go time. Oh, that sound. Such a good sound. Let's go ahead and throw Wyatt's burger in there too. Here it comes. You ready for the sound? Here comes the sound. Sounds good. Oh, that looks really pretty. So I'm actually gonna tent this for a bit, just so the inside cooks, because I'm making it kind of thick. And again, don't want to burn it. Oh, see what the tent did? Cook the middle. Give it another flip. Oh my God, look at that. It's looking so pretty. At this point, I'm gonna throw in a little more butter in here just for our mushrooms. So they can catch all these flavors plus some butter. I'm not sure I've ever been more excited for a burger in my life. It smells really good. Maybe I'm just so hungry. I kind of starve myself all day. Thick cheese in the middle, thin slices on the edge. And one more tint. Melt away, friends, melt away. I'm gonna bring the temp down a little bit. Prepare for our mushrooms. All right, let's hit the big reveal. Okay, look at that beauty. Let's get Wyatt out of here. Go ahead and plate. Okay. All right. All right, we're at a much lower temp now. I'm sending them. Oh my God, I love mushrooms so much. Oh, I love mushrooms so much, especially shiitakes. Why are mushrooms so good? Little buddy, are you ready for some bison? With your fancy bandana? Is that a tail wagon? Yeah, let's get some bison. Come here. Hey, can you sit? Sit. Wait. Sit. Wait. Okay, get it. All right, let's see what we got. This picnic table is questionable at best. It may collapse on me by the time I'm halfway through this burger. All right, we have melted Gruyere cheese. I'm gonna throw on a big heaping helping of just plain goat cheese, which I love so much. Heaping helping, God, I love goat cheese. And then I'm gonna top it with some huckleberry jam. This one's actually local. That's what Montana's known for. And there we have it, friends, our locally sourced bison with local huckleberry jam and some goat cheese and some Gruyere cheese, mayonnaise, bun, mushrooms. Let's see what we got. Okay. Oh, I mean, look at that, would you? It's outstanding. Sorry, I almost got emotional. It's that good. It is very lean and you can taste that. But when you balance it with the other ingredients like the cheeses and the jams and the mayonnaise, that's incredible. That's out of this world. I mean, seriously, this is beyond restaurant quality. This is like gourmet restaurant. This is a $40 burger. All right, well, I'm gonna crush this. Wyatt's gonna crush his. Thanks for hanging out. Nailed it.
Helena's history isn't just about the dates and facts here. It's about the weight of the people who were there. Just 4 regular dudes turned one last desperate chance into a lasting legacy that Wyatt and I were so privileged to explore. It's an incredible reminder that sometimes you just have to take that chance. You just never know what might happen. You might, in fact, get it right. Thank you so much for exploring with us. The comments, the messages, it genuinely means a lot. The road has a way of opening up so many incredible opportunities to adventure, but it also tends to leave behind a feeling of loneliness in its wake. Next week, we're leaving the state of Montana, although temporary, to explore a state I don't know much about. It's time to explore Idaho. So until next time, never ever give up on your dreams. Be kind always, and keep exploring life with an open mind.
All this time you